A real religion is a search for universal and eternal truth. There's an element of the afterlife. Islam says you're a slave of the prophet or the infidel. There's but one Allah, and Muhammad is his prophet. So they'll handle it, save you a trip. So they sneak around trying to make it true just to stay in charge of losing. But let me walk you through this a little, because for the past 1,400 years, we're just not represented. A real religion is a search for universal and eternal truth via Socrates, Jesus, and Buddha verbatim. I can probably find you other examples. Islam respects no church and state. So when the state falls, Islam fails. It means peace. So every time they pick up a sword, they make a liar their God. They don't believe in God. It's the religion of God, which is apotheosis. Heresy is heresy in any religion. In a real religion, it's not just a tradition of shared beliefs between however many jingleheads. It's not a racket. It's not just a contest to take a dive and point the finger at someone who will turn around and stomp on your pointy little head until there's nothing left but the footprints of Jesus. So help me God. I am not gay. I have never been gay. I've never lied with a man as thou doth with a woman. Leviticus 19:5. Like, we have to hash all this out. Bunch of faggots don't believe me. Just not taking no for an answer. That's the definition. So why are the faggots at the table to begin with? Like, why would we be why should I have to negotiate like Europe, China, with these bloodthirsty faggots? They're not with me. Why would we be negotiating? Oh, they raped me. They raped me in surgery when I was 6 years old, Rome, Jerusalem. They're just not taking no for an answer. That's how they got away with raping 84,000 Boy Scouts and choir boys, and just blaming the Boy Scouts or the Vatican. How are they getting away with just not taking no for an answer? Oh, it's the United Nations, the United NAMBLA, the North American Man-Boy Love Association. The United Nations is over here raping Boy Scouts for free land because we're just not represented. If the sanctuary is desecrated in any religion, the soil must be consecrated. We usually do that in court. Or it is desecrated by your presence. Oh, look at you standing around with all these Boy Scouts getting raped with your hands in your pockets. It's not a perfect system, but it's the best it's the best one we have. So it looks to me, from where I stand, like we've had faggots stalking little boys until they shoot up a school since Vietnam for money. What am I going to do about it? Who said that? Who said, what am I going to do about it? My question is why these faggots are at the table to begin with, where anybody should have to do anything about it. Who are they with? Who did they come with? How did they get here? See, when you rape an unconscious 6-year-old boy in surgery, he has to be a bad guy. Otherwise, you're the bad guy. You have to be relatively better than the kid that you raped. Otherwise, it's your fault. Like it or believe it or not, there are still places in the world ruled by thinking like this. And the United Nations is like a platform for those places to pretend they're negotiating with disciples of Moses and Christ. Islam causes retardation. If your religion is a protection racket and you don't like faggots, and nobody hates faggots more than Islam, obviously faggots come from Islam. I personally have never stood within the walls of any mosque that is still standing in the eyes of God. No one has ever witnessed me exit a mosque that did not explode afterward. Try that, Washington. Turn it off and turn it back on. No, it's not the answer. I just want to see what happens. We were taught in school that if you're ever confronted with AI, that the answer, like the baffle, the logical paradox is, I always lie. Because if you're telling the truth, if you're a robot interrogating me and I say, I always lie, your head explodes. So what we've got here is a bunch of superstitious jingleheads, clandestine abominations, and vigilante retards pretending to be AI. Now let me walk you through this, because the retards are our only hope. Conspiracy is a crime. Therefore, the government's official position is that it exists. The democracy is not obligated to sail for a tradition which rejects it. Islam's not a real religion. We don't have to go to war for a fake religion. I, Noel D. Smith, do solemnly swear that I have never stood within the walls of any mosque that is still standing in the eyes of God. No person has ever witnessed me exit a mosque that did not explode immediately afterward. Like, God did not mistake me for a Muslim who's married now. Update your notes